Mild start on our Wednesday morning. Temperature at 63 degrees. Cloud cover has been keeping temperatures a bit warmer this morning across the area. Looking at those area temperatures, you can actually see a difference here from west to east where we don't have clouds. It's pretty easy to delineate that here on the temperature map where it's only 55 in Van Wert, 58 degrees in Salina, and temperatures to the east well into the 60s. In fact, 65 right now in Findlay. We've got 63 in Bluffton, 62 in Kitten. And where we have the cooler temperatures and the lack of clouds, well, that's also coinciding with where we have some fog this morning. So you're seeing several school delays here rolling at the bottom of your screen. We've got some dense fog off to the west here, half-mile visibility showing up from Van Wert to Defiance. And some of this fog is trying to shift a little further east again. So, fog will certainly be a bit of an issue for us, especially west of I-75 as we go throughout the next few hours. We have a dense fog advisory until 9 a.m. because of that from Allen County off to the west and north. So again, just keep that in mind, some fog, but otherwise we're going to be looking at a pretty nice forecast for us today. It might be a little bit on the kind of gloomy side for a few hours this morning, but patience required because once we get to the afternoon, we've got some bright sunshine, lots of blue sky. Really nice temperatures too. It's going to be a very dry air mass today, so as temperatures warm up, it's going to be quite comfortable. We're going to see temperatures in the 70s this afternoon, warming up to 77 by 4 p.m. Winds light out of the northwest around 5 miles per hour today. And as we look at your evening forecast, just a perfect evening shaping up for us. Skies mostly sunny, temperatures in the 70s, and then we're going to cool off to 65 by 10 p.m. Just perfect September weather. This is actually a pretty seasonable day for mid-September. The normal high is about mid-70s now for this time of the year. So looking at our skycast, we've got those clouds doing a good job in showing some of that cloud cover this morning. But watch as we go through the day. By 11 a.m., that cloud cover is starting to erode. We're starting to see more sunshine. And certainly once we go into the second half of the day, we're going to see those clouds go away and really some nice looking conditions across the area. So a great day to get out there. If you've got any yard work you've got to get done, well, no excuse to not get out there today, but the weather is certainly going to be nice out there for this afternoon. And in quiet weather tonight, but once again, with high pressure and light winds in place, we're going to set the stage for a little bit of fog again for you early tomorrow morning. But otherwise tomorrow, we've got sunshine. We've got a bit more of a southeast wind tomorrow. So temperature-wise, probably a little bit warmer compared to today. And this warming trend is going to continue as we go into the end of the work week here, all the way into the weekend. We're going to watch a front to the north. It's going to keep some active weather across parts of Michigan and Wisconsin, but it looks like that should stay north of our area through the entire weekend. So for us, it's going to be a warm air mass, but we also expect dry weather through the weekend. We could see this front try to come down a little bit on Monday, and that could give us a couple spotty storms, but overall, it doesn't look like there's going to be any big change in the weather pattern until the second half of next week. That's when we could start to see a change for cooler temperatures. But until then, get used to the 80s because they're here for several days. In fact, the weekend will be quite warm. This is the last official weekend of summer on the calendar. Temperature at 85 for us on Saturday and up to 86 on Sunday. Now, it's going to be very warm, but the humidity is not going to be too bad. So that makes it at least tolerable. So it's going to be a fairly dry heat, but certainly very summer-like here for the weekend with those temperatures in those 80s. And then next week, we've still got 80s through the middle of next week and mainly dry weather too. There could be a couple spotty storms on Monday, but overall, not much rain over the next week.
I think a lot of people will be out boating and camping this weekend, hanging on to summer if they can.
I can't believe it's the last weekend of summer.
I know.
Kind of sad.
Kind of depressing.